Lovely. I'm just to check that you can hear me. Great. Thanks for being here this evening for this Tonglen meditation for the girls and the women of Afghanistan. Tonglen is a Buddhist practice of giving and receiving. So let's just get straight into our practice. I really felt called to do this today because I'm sure, like yourselves, I have been watching the news, I've been reading so much, and I really felt called to offer something for the people of Afghanistan, and especially for the women and the girls in Afghanistan, and to do so in community, because it's it's more powerful when we're in community. So to begin, I just like to open up our space together, our practice together, this evening by lighting this candle and offering this practice, this Tonglen practice that we'll do together for the benefit of all those women and children in Afghanistan, and for the benefit of all beings. So just to begin, if you want to just make sure you're sitting comfortably, preferably upright and with both feet flat on the ground, and just you just place your hands on your heart center, and just inhale, take a few breaths and feel yourself settling here. And as you breathe, just feel a sense of recognition that your life is more than just your head. And just sense that within you. Acknowledging the humanity of your heart and bringing your whole self here. Holding it all sacred. And maybe on your next in-breath, as you feel your heart rise into your hands, just ask yourself, why am I here? What do I care about? Why did I want to join? And let your whole being, your whole cellular field, the trillions of conscious cells within you be lit up with this why. And if it feels comfortable and safe for you to do so, maybe just close your eyes and focus on your breath. And not so much the idea of your breath and your breathing, but that felt sense of your breath. As you inhale, and if you breathe through the nostrils, in and out through the nostrils, unless you're congested, but on each inhale, you might really sense and feel the breath caressing your nostrils, the hairs maybe on the inside of your nostrils. Maybe you feel it here. And sense the breath, really feel the breath being received by the body. Just opening to the sensations of each breath. Each in-breath, you feel and sense each inhalation. And then each out-breath, each exhalation, maybe sense a release, this letting go. It's just letting be. Just really begin to focus on your breathing, and don't try and breathe any particular way. Just allow your breath to breathe you. And soften your hands, and soften your feet, and soften your heart. And sense the earth holding you. Sense the touch of the earth under the soles of your feet, the grace of the earth, the land, wherever you are. And allow yourself to just drop and soften into this grace of the earth. Becoming a witness to your breath, to the awe and the wonder of your breath. Imagine like you're a new baby, and that sensation, that new sensation of breathing, of feeling breath. And allow your breath right now to become the most fascinating thing in your universe. It's begging to become the most fascinating thing right now. Just allow it to be so. Just for this time we have together. You don't need to be anywhere else. Allow yourself to be here. And know that as you breathe out, each in-breath, taking in that energy, and as you breathe out, flowing back out, letting be, allowing the trees to breathe on each out-breath. And feel the aliveness and the vitality of your breath. The tingling sensations of your breath, of your body right now. You're alive. You're here. And also notice, along with this aliveness, this vitality, there's a subtle, delicate tenderness to each breath. Now bring your awareness to your heart center. And not your physical heart. This place can't be found on an X-ray. It's undeniable, ineffable, yet can't really be seen, but you know it's there. You call it your heart space. Some people might call it soul, spirit, your true nature. Just tune into that space within you. And sense it like a secret smile within you, this place. And it's not so much at the front of the body, it's more the center towards the back body, that sensory backside of us. So sense that heart space deep within you, deep within the core of you, which is the core of you. And on each in-breath, really tune in to the breath traveling to meet this place at the core of you, at your center. Being met here, and on each exhalation, releasing back out from this place. Each in-breath, this energy, this life force, flowing in through your nostrils, down to the center, to your heart space, to that deep core of who you are. And each out-breath, releasing back out into the universe. Cultivating, really beginning to cultivate an even greater awareness and attention to this journey of your breath right now. Receiving and being received at your core heart center. Flowing and being met. And begin to notice that your breath carries a quality to it that's really subtle, as well as the air and the oxygen that's flowing with your breath. There's also something else, something that's less tangible, but oh, so true. That's so undeniable. This life force, this energy, this prana that connects all beings. Not just two-legged beings, all beings. This energy life force that you're breathing in to the center of you and releasing. And maybe this energy has a particular hue for you, a particular color. Just welcome whatever is right now. And each in-breath being met and received at the heart center. Now I want you to sense on each out-breath, on each exhalation, imagine this heart center within you, this sacred space, this energy, this fierceness, this force, this light, this love. Imagine this light here traveling and expanding out from you in all directions. Out through the front of you, in each exhalation. Inhalation, reaching this heart space. Exhalation, traveling out through the back of you. Traveling out through the left side of you, the right side of you, the space all around you, out through your crown, your head. This love and awareness, this expansion of who you are, expanding out in all directions on each exhalation. As you inhale this energy, this glow, this radiant breath, igniting this heart space. And on each exhalation, that fire that has been lit expanding out in all directions. Opening, luminous, expansive. It's healing, nourishing, reconnecting. It's giving and receiving with the breath. Giving and receiving. And now let your breath and your awareness and your focus rest on Afghanistan. Let your awareness and your breath and your focus rest on the women and girls in Afghanistan. And on each exhalation, I want you to open your heart out to those beings, those women and those girls. And on each inhalation, I invite you to take in and focus on their suffering and their pain right now. Allow your focus to move and be with them. Really opening your heart to them, and on each breath, each in-breath, taking in their pain, their suffering, and their fear. And on each out-breath, on each exhalation, that light, your love, your heart space, reaching out to those women and girls in Afghanistan. Expanding out to those who are suffering, that glittering, healing light. And there's no limit to it. There's no limit to Tonglen. It doesn't recognize any boundaries. Or countries, or borders. It can expand infinitely, beyond what our minds can comprehend. This practice of giving and receiving, taking in the pain, the suffering of those women and girls in Afghanistan this evening, on each inhalation, taking it in, and on each exhalation, expanding and giving your love, your heart space, your light to them, being with them. And just gently rest in this receiving and giving, taking in pain and exhaling compassion and love. Knowing that your heart is big enough to meet them. Knowing that your heart can be with them is big enough to meet this world. The in-breath, opening your heart to the pain and the suffering and the fear of those women and children in Afghanistan this evening. And your out-breath, expanding compassion and love to those women and girls in Afghanistan this evening. And thank you for sharing that practice with me. It's a powerful practice that you can practice anytime. Tonglen, Tonglen, a Buddhist practice of compassion. So now I will try and figure out how to end this video, my first live. So thanks for joining along or checking in. I know this Instagram is probably not the best place for live meditations maybe, but I said I'd give it a go. So thanks all so much.